Namaste, my friends. Today we're going to discuss a very interesting subject. We're going to discuss the importance of nature, both in your life and how nature can contribute to your spiritual growth. So there are three ways distinctly in which nature can play a very important role in your life, health, and well-being. First, when you spend time in nature, it has been proven that it helps your mood, that it prevents depression, it elevates your sense of well-being. In addition, being out in nature, doing some gardening, doing some hiking, are all activities that will be beneficial to your health. So at the very least, it's going to bring you more joy, happiness, and better health. Now, the second more subtle benefit of being with nature is that it helps you stay connected. It gives you a sense of being connected with something larger than yourself. All the time, our egocentric thoughts are keeping us trapped in a very small room, and those walls keep closing in more and more over time as we form stronger and stronger patterns of self-oriented thinking. This self-oriented thinking is an ever-isolating process. It's important to understand that the more time you spend just thinking about your ego and your life, the more isolated you keep becoming from the whole. So the first step in breaking this isolating pattern is to feel your connection to nature, to the rivers, the trees, the starry nights, the summer breeze, to feel that connection with the animals and all of the wonders that are out there. Once you start to rebuild your connection with nature, you will start then to have the possibility of building your connection with other human beings. Because if you stay self-obsessed, you can't be connected with another. They are obsessed with their goals, and you're obsessed with your goals. You're running on parallel lines. You're not meeting. In order to be connected, you need to meet. You need to not be self-obsessed, so you can be open. You can be a listener. You can be on the giving end of the spectrum. And this begins with establishing your connection with nature first. And the third important benefit of connecting with nature is that it gives you perspective of your life. Nature, the universe, is enormous. There are stars out there that are 1 billion times bigger than our sun. Think about that, the vastness of nature. And in this vast universe, with billions of galaxies, with billions of stars, there are billions and trillions of solar systems, and all of this occurring over billions of years. And there is your life. It's just not even a flicker in comparison to time and space that exists. And yet, our perspective is so small, so petty, so limited, that we remain worried and anxious and concerned simply about this very, very, very small, tiny existence that we are in comparison to everything else. And in doing so, what we lose is our sense of wonder. What we lose is our sense of peace. What doesn't happen as a result of our over-concern with our tiny lives is that love and joy have no space to blossom. For love and joy to blossom, self-centered egotistical activity has to take a back seat. And nature gives you this perspective of how insignificant your personal gains are. You're part of the whole. You're unique. We're not saying you're insignificant. We're saying that this whole personal perspective, the whole personal orientation, and trying to gain small, tiny things for yourself, such as a promotion or a bonus, or did my child get an A or a B, or what kind of house or car do I have, etc. These are insignificant in the grand scheme of things, and yet we spend our whole lives worrying about them and chasing after them. Thus, our whole lives are petty. And we miss the wonder and we miss the magnificence of love and joy. So again, include nature into your life. It plays a very, very critical role in your growth by not only providing well-being, a sense of happiness and good health, but also by making you feel connected to the whole and then giving you perspective so you can drop your worries and anxieties, relax, and truly enjoy and extract the maximum juice out of every moment that you have been gifted. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all.